SICC. SICC, support independent content creators. One, two, three. Bring the lube, y'all. All right, welcome. Hey, lesson with it on. Come show me what the neck bout. Might show you with the check bout. Might show you with the net bout. Give it to you all at the checkout. The way you're moving around me, make it feel like you won't drown me. Make it feel like you won't wet me. I'll let you know how to get me. Got the attic, I don't need a GPS. Got my channel, I keep the GPS. So don't lie, trying to keep me on the checklist. Slow wine, but they cold like a necklace. I see you, straight over your heaven with it on. Baby, you're a blessing with it on. Come teach me a lesson with it on. Yeah, I see you, straight over your heaven with it on. Baby, you're a blessing with it on. So come teach me a lesson with it on. Hey, bring the lube, come on. Wait, hold on. All right. All right, you guys. What's up? Welcome. I highlighted everybody in the chat. Everybody, welcome. Let me go to the channel so I can actually see what the hell is going on because I don't have my other device. But welcome, everybody. I have a little apology that I need to make. Just give me a second. There you go. So y'all can watch myself in real time. Yeah, the apology was for the thing I've been promoting for the past day, that I was gonna have Charlie D from Stereo come in at the last minute. he contacted me and told me that plans fell through, but that he would like to reschedule. You know, so I'm probably gonna go with the rescheduling with him. But I actually got in contact with a friend of mine and asked him to join me and just to sit in into this live. So this is an open chat. This is an open panel. This open live. Oh, I could do the open panel thing. I could drop the link for any of you guys. But I have a friend with me going by the name. That's what you see in the title, by the name of Helmet Gold. Okay, someone I know in my personal life. Yo, okay, you speak, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro?
All right. So, yeah, I want to see if they can hear you. I have them on my device, y'all. Are you hearing yourself through your where you at? Is your voice coming through?
Yeah, I can hear me.
Oh, so you hearing yourself on your television?
Oh no, I ain't even paying no attention.
Yeah, because then you can confirm whether the chat can hear you. Let me know.
Okay. I can hear myself.
Oh, so you are hearing yourself through your television?
Yeah.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. Okay. All right, so that's confirmed. Because I'm not gonna always see the chat. Let me see. Hey Claudia. Hey yes, I've been missing everything. Let me go grab old nasty piece of wine. Yeah, I guess the pass is still live. I could see that it was festive over there. Okay. When I last checked, he had like 671 people. So hey Rodney. Helmet Goat, the guy in the chat named Rodney, that was the one that I was telling you about earlier.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So I wish that more people were dropping down in the chat. You guys that are in the skybox and the clouds drop down. But yeah, because I want to get enough numbers to ask them the same question, like on here on my on my platform, just to see if there's any difference. But I want to poll using the exact same question that Tracy asked in regards to me. So, yeah. But Rodney, how did you enjoy our conversation? Let me see if I could drop this link just to make sure it's in the damn chat. Let me know, Rodney, how did you enjoy the discussion? Let's see. It takes me a minute. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right. Come on, babe. All right, it should be there. Yeah, I'm thinking this drop now.
Ryan says she enjoys it very much.
Yeah, I like how you following, because I can't even see it right now. That's what's up. That's very like supportive and helpful, bro. I enjoyed it. Oh, Rodney said that. Okay, Claudia, I really learned something. Claudia, what did you learn? Let me see. Did I drop this shit? Is it in the chat? Let me look. I hate doing too much on this. I get stuck.
You dropped it.
Okay, cool. There you go. Okay, you right up on this shit, bro. Okay. All right. So yeah. So he said, yeah, what were you saying Helmet Go?
Just move forward.
Move forward?
Yes.
All right, no doubt.
I love that name.
Which name?
Helmet Goat.
Oh, yeah. So let me do my little promo for open panel. Intro, I'm sorry. It goes.
Ross says you can't do it real long. He's got to get up for work in the morning.
Oh, right, no doubt.
Clark said,
I'm sorry if I'm too witty and a screw loose, so try to fix something to do with me as I cruise the beat with fluency of what's true to be. And truthfully, I miss the way that it used to be. You say you gifted, had to prove it. of the music, see me pay hip-hop gratuity as I choose to be influencing UMCs with microphone fever. Married to the game with little intention to leave her, as long as she act right and not like a diva. A little less Cardi B.
She was talking about as part of the conversation that me and Rodney had. So impotency came up, like in older men maybe, or men with some type of condition. And I was stating that like a lot of men that are convinced that they are impotent really aren't. Like there are like higher numbers like of people that go in and find out that they're not impotent, but that it's something else going on with them. Like maybe it's mental, but a lot of these men, they're convinced that they can't get erect. But a lot of, us as men, when we go to sleep, when, if it's an 8-hour sleep or a 6-hour sleep, we get erections throughout the night and we're not aware of that. But one way that you can test it is right before you go to sleep, you could lick a postage stamp and put it at the tip of your penis, right? Allow it to dry and then take your ass to bed. But when you get up in the morning, if the stamp is broken, that means that you had erections overnight that you weren't aware of. So it's not that you have an inability to be erect. It's something else going on, maybe like mental. You may not be attracted to your partner. Or maybe you want a man and not a woman, but it may be something else going on.
Oh, can I address the topic real quick?
That is not the topic, but yeah, it's open topic. You can talk about anything, bro.
Well, I just speak about interest. Sometimes people have problems as such because of medical issues, secondary medical condition issues.
Right.
Or seeing I know of something that happened to a client of mine where their blood pressure was just extremely high.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to have their adrenal vein removed. Well, after having their adrenal, you know what the adrenal vein is, right?
I don't know the functions, but yeah, I've heard of adrenal glands. Yeah.
Well, adrenal vein in the male is something that helps produces erections and ejaculations.
Okay.
So, he had the adrenal vein removed, and he had to go see a urologist or something, but he was having problems. He would have a delayed ejaculation. So he said, well, and then he noticed that he would have an erection. So they gave him the Viagra and everything else like that. He went to the urine doctor,
right,
urologist, and you know what they told him to do? They told him the only thing that he had to do was when he stood up and peed, that he would have to clench his butt cheek together, because that was like a pump for the adrenal gland. So it was pumping everything up to stimulate the penis to become get an erection. I thought that was interesting.
Tell, not DNA all over my mouth. Where are you going with this? Oh, Claudia, what is your end game? What are you talking about? Wait a minute, let me see if I can play that thing. Do I have that thing? I have a little clip. Let's see. Okay. This is what I wanted to play. But my shit be fucking up. Let's see. It's gonna play the wrong thing. See, it froze up on me. Come on, don't freeze up on me now. See, that's not what I wanted to play. It's freezing up on me. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna have to come out and go in. That's it, bro. I told you I had these technical difficulties. This is what I wanted to play. Oh shit. It's just playing through. Oh shit. Never mind. Let me get this off of it. Come on.
Oh wow.
I wasn't Helmet go. I wasn't supposed to play that, but that's this queen that goes back and forth with me in this sector. A little video of him stripping for the men's had showed up, so I got that up here. But this is actually what I wanted to play.
What the fuck are you doing?
You asked who is that? That's Kenola, Queen Ken. Yes, with a wig on his head. If you ever heard people drag him for wearing female wigs, that's the fucking video they're referencing. Okay, and that shit was leaked, and that was a whole hurt piece. Okay, I
That
don't
was a,
say it again.
was a nice wig.
Yeah, but this dude is supposed to be heterosexual. That's the whole thing. Like, you want to see him twerk again? Oh wait a minute, let me show you the dude. Let me show you
He's
the.
supposed to be heterosexual. He's supposed to be what?
I know. Yeah, but you have to see other things he have done and how he speak. Like when he first, I was around when he first entered this sector. They call it the B sector. And yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. If you have any questions about what the fuck the B sector is, like, don't hesitate to ask. But yeah, the only thing that like he stole everybody else's vernacular and their sayings and their whole stilo, right? But the only thing we didn't never have to put him up on is the gay vernacular. Like he know all this shit, like better than me. I feel envious. Okay, I feel jealous. I'm like, how are you gonna take my spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he know girl and honey child and honey biscuit, like it's give he know it's giving and yes, man, and all of that. Like he knows this shit. Like it's a regular part of his vocabulary.
Well,
Hey, like I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? I was confused.
don't be confused. Here's why you shouldn't be confused. Because anybody who knows the vernacular like that, as well as he does, then he's lived it in order to speak it.
And yeah, because it's a reflection of the company he keeps. And I'm like, yo, just walking your truth. But let me tell you something. So like when he first entered this sector, he said that he knows Big Frida, because he's from New Orleans, and so is Big Frida. So, but after I began teasing him about his association to Big Frida, now all of a sudden he wants to change it in recent times and tell people, well, he knows Big Frida because Big Frida is his wife's cousin. But no, Big Frida isn't.
Oh, be hanging over at Big Frida's house.
Yeah, but no Big Frida isn't at all. Like, who you think you playing with? Like, I'm sharper than that. Wait a minute. Let me see this. Look at my little gay video, bro. You're gonna hear me singing, okay? The giraffe is gay. That's the lyrics. Giraffe is gay. All right, let's play. Just wanna get you. And I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Up and down on a pole.
Okay. She called it the throat goat. There go Ken. There go Ken too. Yeah, that was Ken right there in the middle. That little middle pick. Let's see. Let's get it. Fuck he talking about?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like he's a drop top fetal position holding power bottom. You heard?
He's a squatter.
Okay.
You heard me, he's a squatter.
A squatter.
A squatter.
I call him No Walls. I named him No Walls on here. I know. All right. Let me get out of here. Let's see. Yeah, but dude be tripping, man. You should hear his mouth, but I ain't gonna even go into him because I don't even want to switch the just the mood and shit. Cause he's a whole like panel spirit killer. He's a god killer.
Some people just didn't even mention some jam or beeswax on her hair so she can lay it down for the ponytail.
Yeah.
Try to that.
Yeah. And you heard all the sound that that brush was making? That's because that was brush to scalp. Okay. Well, she thought she was doing like, let's let it go. Think you better let it go. All right,
Bro,
let me.
you out of pocket, bro.
Hey, Lord have mercy, hey y'all. Lord have mercy, hey y'all. Lord have mercy, hey y'all. Lord have mercy.
Did the other one come up?
Lord have
Here we
mercy,
go.
hey.
Hey, throw that.
Hey, get it up. Hey, get it up. Get up.
Rodney, I don't detail that. Like, you know where we at. We're in the B sector, so I never really put people onto that. But I have given people an idea, and so like I would be considered old. Okay, so I'm beyond the age of 35. That's what I tell people. Okay,
That means season.
I'm sorry.
Season?
Oh, season. Well, in the black gay world, that means old. Anything over 30. So yeah, that's old.
Young boy. You're still a young boy.
Yeah. I know. I'm more young at her. So you older than 35? Yes, Rodney. I know. Um, um, Helmethead, go. Rodney, they've been talking about him. He's been getting a lot of attention. I think he's from a different sector. I don't think he's from the B sector, but they've been talking about information about him having a 10.5. I don't know if there's any pictures to support that. But I did hear him say something about a Twitter booty pic that he has out. So he said somewhere on Twitter.
A Twitter what?
Booty pic, a Twitter booty pic.
Oh,
and
see if I can find that.
But the way he said it was somewhere on Twitter. But I'm thinking like it ain't somewhere on Twitter. Like you know exactly where it is. Like because if it's there, you probably put it out. So, but he said somewhere on Twitter.
He had Twitter, and it's just a different name for Twitter. So it's probably underneath his media on Twitter.
Okay.
It's easy to go to people's media unless you lock the feed.
You gotta show me like how to do that. I don't understand it. I had to open a Twitter account way back when, didn't understand that shit and delete it. I still want one, but I don't understand it. Like when you open it, like I'm confused. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Twitter is a whole new porn world.
Yeah, you know, I might want to go on there and show my foreskin. You heard?
Oh.
Yeah.
You would have a lot of you have a lot of followers.
From my foreskin?
Yeah.
No. Oh, what's up, Random Crafting Gamer? Thanks for joining us in the chat. You guys in the clouds, drop down, drop down. I have a special guest.
Cool, I said, yo, bro, cross it out for the first follower.
They will, cause like we went to stereo. That's kind of different. That's like the whole podcasting I told you about where I do karaoke over there. But a lot of people, like it was this whole exodus, like from people leaving the B sector and going over there, and going back and forth. They were like bi-coastal. You know, they kept both apps or whatever. But a lot of them were just being nosy, like seeing what everybody else was saying, because it was this little trend where people that was bitch made over here will take a trip over to Serials just to drag and talk about you. Okay, read you for filth. Okay, yo, bro, you've been so entertaining. I think they like you on Helmet Go because we definitely got somebody trying to come on the panel. Let's see. Let's get it. I'm trying to see who it is. I think they may have dropped down. It may appear. Yeah, I think they dropped down, but someone did join. I don't know who you were. But yeah.
No, I don't see anybody new.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so see, let me check the chat. I'm not seeing a lot of people in the chat. Let's see. Because I did want want to do the poll. Let's see.
Well, you better do the poll now so you can get people.
No. I don't have to, because you don't do that with 3 people. Like, you don't do that.
Oh,
Wait a minute. So someone is trying to join. Let's see. They back up. So we have some convo, possibly. Okay, that's my girl. All right.
Florence said, I need more friends, so can I tell them to come over here?
Come
What's
where?
up, y'all?
Okay. Can you hear me?
I hear
Yeah.
you. Yes, baby. That's why I had to drop down because my audio was tripping.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
But you up here being on it? Well, mannish because you're a guy.
Were you around when they did the little poll in Tracy's chat?
I'll go over there.
Yeah, and they asked. Well, I didn't like the way she framed it because she left the middle part out, which is versatile. But she was like, "What do you guys make of yeah? Is he a top or is he a bottom?" And everyone said bottom.
Why are people so infatuated with top or bottom? Like,
Yeah.
who cares? That's your sex life. At the end of the day, I ain't taking no giving.
Mhm. They all said. I don't think I saw one top. I said, "Really? Is that what they making me?" But
That's crazy.
that's why it's a plan B. So my original plans, I was supposed to have Charlie D from Stereo. I know I'm doing karaoke. I was supposed to have him on. The plans fell through. So I got a little friend, and today like we are like friends. That's a voice you hear coming through the audio. His name is Helmet Goat on here. And I've known him for
What up,
another
Ghost?
year. Yeah, Helmet Goat. He could give you the background behind that. But his name is Helmet Goat. Yeah. And today we are like friends. I never wanted to let him go. I think he wanted to let me go though when I refused. He may want to tell you about that, but like in the past we had dealt, and I think he would have an idea whether I'm a bottom or not.
Okay.
So
I'm listening.
mhm. But I don't want you to confirm it neither. But I'm just saying I know you would know whether I'm a bottom.
I definitely know.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't want it confirmed because the whole idea is if I was a top or a bottom, I'm still no less homosexual than like a drag queen. You know what I
At
mean?
the end of the day, you're y'all. Period. Point in the entire blank.
Question.
Here.
Mhm.
Listen, heterosexual male, right? Heterosexual males like to get their ass ate now. Like their booties played with it. So does that make a heterosexual male because he like to get his ass ate and his booty played with a bottom?
No, not at all. I can tell you why. Like for good reason. Because it's a heterosexual. And so like if he got his booty ate, it would be with a female. It would be with the opposite sex, right?
She put on the strap.
Regardless to the play, right, or the in the bedroom that he's doing with his opposite sex attraction, it's still at the end of the day that's heterosexual sex because you have a male and a female. That's why.
When she straps it on and rams it in his ass.
It don't matter. And Claudia, you pointing out that it's in his booty, but that's where his P spot is. Males have a P spot. It's in their booty. That's how you access it. So yeah.
There's a lot of other enjoyment in the booty than just a P spot. That's why you have bottoms.
And yeah.
For the sexual arousal of the.
But you mentioned booty. A man like his booty ate. The dude that I showed you that I was calling Queen Ken, that was saying that he knows Big Frida. I don't have it up like on my StreamYard to show you, but there's a video that's on my page that I did of him of speaking about just how promoting booty eating and how good it is. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
And y'all, if you'll let me, the thing I get irritated with, because I have a daughter that is bi-curious. That's what she identifies as, and I, address her as such. And
Right.
she hasn't had those experiences yet because she's not that old. She's still a child. But I
Right.
do try to support her. I do start, try to be beside her as far as her, finding people of interest, talking to them, trying to create relationships, things like that. My biggest issue with people when it comes to any type of sexuality, whether it be homosexuality or heterosexuality, is if heterosexuality is not broken down by whether you're top or bottom, whether you're going to do missionary or doggy style,
Right.
why are we doing that to people who choose the homosexual lifestyle? Why is it such a big deal just because they're homosexual when we don't do that to people who are heterosexual? And the shaming is ridiculous. It's like somebody has to be on one side or the other, or nothing would happen. Period.
Yeah.
That's because they newsy.
Yeah, but
they hide themselves.
But
If they have to be
I be getting my keys out of it though. Y'all know how my humor is. I do kind of, like when they poke fun. I do kind of at times. I do kind of find it funny. Like we are in the beat sector.
Oh, let me.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me just say this. Claudia, now I understand your point, and you are so right. Like, it's his booty. It's his body, pretty much. Right. So now I do follow. Wait a minute. And Rodney, like, because I'm kind of following the chat too, and I was late because
Right.
Randall was speaking. But Rodney, no, for the males, I mean the P spot. But yes, for the women, yes, G spot. But males, the name is P spot for prostate.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
Come on, knowledge. Teach me today.
Mm.
And I wanted to also elaborate with what she's saying in the chat, or him. I'm not sure what the person's gender is, but that's not to be disrespectful to you. I just don't know which, pronoun to use. But when you say, I don't think they choose the lifestyle, it chooses them, I don't mean that to sound disrespectful. I'm of a more closed-minded mindset, and I'm trying to evolve from that because I am, Southern Baptist. I was very strictly raised in the church, and that's not an excuse. That's just my background. I have to make myself learn. I have to make myself evolve. And I have to make myself in a place where I can love people better. And the only way I can do that is to have conversations like this so it can open my eyes so that I can be that person that wants to love everybody no matter who they are. And comments like that just teaches me, okay, what you're saying right now is not the right phrasing. This isn't how you should be addressing it. You need to learn and do better. And I appreciate you for that because sometimes the crap you want is not the crap you're going to get. And sometimes the crap that can hurt is the crap you really need. And I could take that offensive, sure. And I know a lot of people would,
Wow.
but I ain't that girl.
I'm going to take that.
I'm a strong queen. I stand in mine. And if I said something that could be perceived by somebody else that is learning their lifestyle, that is learning how and who they are, that's going to teach me so that I can treat them better. So we can have a better world. We can't get a better world if we don't grow.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you.
Also, it's about individuals learning how to speak their truth and tell the truth with love. You can say things and you can say things a million ways, but people can understand the truthfulness of your heart when you're saying that, as opposed to when you're trying to mean or else with it.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Claudia, for letting me know that you're a female. So, sis, heart to heart, and I'm glad you're old school. You've learned those lessons, and now you're passing them on, and that's just showing you how strong you are as a human being, because now you're teaching me, and we're literally changing the world right here with y'all. And when we were on stereo, that's why I flocked to him. I saw him live. I'm coming. I need to know what's going on. If I missed his live, I need to catch the replay because there's knowledge here.
Right.
Real quick, Rodney, thanks. I know you gotta go to bed, but thanks for dropping in and joining us. Appreciate you, man. Until next time.
Respect.
The world is going to change whether we want it or not.
True.
That's right. But here's where I go back over. It's just a thought of mine, and I guess it's been something. You mentioned your 12, I believe, and I love it that you're so open minded and will learn behind the simple fact that I've always like I had a conversation with my 11-year-old nephew, and last night, Drew pulled up to the corner. It was somebody, this girl standing on the corner, and he was looking at me, and he looked at me. I could see him looking at me from the corner of his eyes. So he turned and looked at her, then turned and looked at me, then turned and looked at her, and then turned and looked at me. And then I said to him, I said, "What's your thoughts?" Because you always have to ask the child what they're thinking. They will tell you, they will just blow your mind. So he's like, "Well, I said, listen, I want to answer a question for you. When you see somebody standing on a corner at 12 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night, just keep driving as you get older." And he laughed and he's like, I said, "Are you having sex yet?"
Ooh.
He said, "No." I said, "Do you know what sex is?" He said, "No."
Ah.
Okay, good. When you get ready, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. But more so than other, what I want to say is that I believe that when they are young and they get ready to get to that point, that they need to learn about themselves first and their body and what it takes to please themselves sexually before they can even go out and decide whether or not if they want a male or female. Because you don't want somebody to find it for them. You understand what I'm saying?
If I may.
You talking about self-exploration?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, no doubt, but I'm gonna leave that.
Yeah, if I can expound on that.
Okay, no doubt.
With my daughter being bi-curious, again, that's what she likes to call herself because she doesn't know whether or not she is bisexual or what. This is a term that fit best with her and her heart. And I see her changing and I see her evolving. And I know that term is going to change because I already see it, mother's intuition. But
Right.
just like Claudia said, it's talks like this that help us, especially the older generations that are more open minded, to get better vernacular and become more in a mind space where we can talk about these things and understanding things, learning things. Because I need to know, I need to learn. Because
Right.
not only do I want to respect my daughter, but her friends, her peers, people I come in contact with. And unfortunately, there's really not many places you can go to get this. I even was like playing on YouTube earlier, and they're teaching. I think it was AAVE, and it's supposed to be
Yeah.
the African
African
American.
American and vernacular English.
Mm-hmm.
Ave.
And we had no whole nother term for that when I was in school.
Hmm. That's because
Jenna.
that's because then someone else turned it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it
So
almost like
No,
I'm
no,
sorry. Go
no.
ahead.
No. I guess it's what no.
when they say Iga Aga and all that?
Bro, let me talk to you. I'm telling you no. But that's what they originally called Ebonics. Is what we're talking about.
Right. I didn't want to say the word, but you said it
Right.
exactly.
And I respect that you didn't. I respect that you didn't.
And I was at work and actually was pulled into the office, off the cutting floor. I was cutting hair. I was pulled off the floor to be asked to not speak with Ebonics on the floor. I said, "So you like my black work, but you don't like my black speak.
Mm.
So my black dollars are okay, just not my black heritage."
Mm.
Yeah, trust and believe. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. But I just found it so interesting that all this is coming full fold. And we're talking
Yes,
about this.
random because there's a lot of education that comes with that. But I can see that you're up, even in just you just saying Ave. So
See, yeah, this is why I enjoy your talk so much. It always brings all this thought provoking things. Even if you're speaking and it's something that I can't relate to or I don't know about, I'll go and research it. Truly, you have a gem going on here. It's going to be slow to build as far as some crazy numbers other areas, if you get my
Right.
drift, but it's easy to sell drama. But once knowledge gets noticed, it's a whole nother ballpark, baby. You gonna get these numbers like, and it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this,
I'm-
you know,
What were you gonna say? Help me go.
when you've lived variant life and you've afforded yourself a good life, and to be who I am, I'm proud of myself, but I love sharing because there's a wealth of there's a fortune in my head. And there's so much to be tapped into that, like, just sharing that is just so powerful, you know. So, and just and everything else like that, I'm really touched by that because, you know, it's so much truth and Ram, what you're saying is like, it's touching because it's so truthful, it's so powerful. There's so much other stuff going on out here that the true facts that need to be discussed and talked about is always so much swept underneath the carpet. And those things don't need to be swept under the carpet because there's so many people who want to know the same things. They just don't know how to go get it or ask the right questions.
Right. And a lot of people are scared to ask these questions. These discussions are difficult because somebody like myself, I don't want to go into the LGBTQIA, hopefully I did that right, plus community. I don't want to come in and sound like I'm being offensive because I'm curious. I don't want to say the wrong thing or ask the wrong question and it create more discord. That's not my intent. I'm trying to learn because how can I be the best mother I can be if I don't get the knowledge I need to protect my daughter? So me getting this kind of information, this knowledge is only going to help empower me, whether it be from the top and the bottom conversations or whether it be from the right pronouns. Like we have to learn. If we really are about being a good community, we have to step up and we have to learn. And even if you don't agree with the lifestyle, I personally, we've had many conversations. You know, Southern Baptist Queen. Hello, how you doing? And I don't necessarily want her to take that path in life, but at the end of the day, how do I know that her connection with my God is not leading her that path because she's going to serve a bigger purpose? I can't block life's blessings for everybody in a nation of people because I'm closed-minded. I ain't got nothing to do with her and her relationship with God. She knows how I feel. She knows my choices of how I would want her to go. But she also knows whether she finds a young lady that treats her like a queen and stands by her and fights hard by her, and I have to stand there saying, "Come on, baby," at the altar while she walks up. You know what I mean? I got love for her. That's my baby. And I'm going to love her no matter what choices she make when it comes to her particular lifestyle. Now, I ain't going to love you if you go knock over the 7-Eleven. I'm going to kick your butt. Then I'm going to love you in the aftermath. But when it comes to your love life, I was afforded my freedom. I have to give her the same.
Right. And you are awesome. You are awesome. You're the best mom in the world right now to me, because, you know, I can't tell you that you have to be commended because it breaks my heart. You have to be commended. But I deal with a situation and I'm sitting here looking at this mom and like, you have 3 children, but I've actually physically seen a situation to where the mother picked her up children and forget about the one. And it broke my heart. Like, well, I know that moms have one of their children, but just you taking that much time to know how to communicate effectively and have an understanding for your daughter is beautiful. And don't you ever lose that bond with her. Don't you ever lose that. And ask the questions. They may be difficult sometimes, but hey, that's what it's just a question. And if people got to be that uptight about a question, then there's nothing wrong with them.
And he's breaking up a little bit, yeah. But I caught most
I'm
of
sorry.
that. I caught most of that. But yeah, I look at it like this. When you're supposed to be a Christian, right? You're supposed to be we're learning from the Bible, following the Bible, you're under the blood of Christ, you're a Christian. The Bible said that you have to love thy neighbor as thyself.
Correct.
And another thing that comes to me is Jesus wept. And I challenge myself and I hold those two things close to me because when you look at those as a Christian, it should really invoke something deep in you. You know, how can I call somebody a friend or my sister or my brother when I'm literally throwing rocks at them and they've done nothing to me other than have a different lifestyle? I can't live for you. I can't die for you. So why would I focus on what you're doing? Because if it's that big of a deal, there's that big of an issue, then remove yourself from the situation. And when it comes to being a parent, love is supposed to be unconditional. When you do your worst, I may have to chastise you, but I still love you. I think people are really getting the word love misconstrued. And it's sad.
It's very sad. You know what the most powerful thing is that I've learned about unconditional love is that you have to understand that your emotions are tied to your flesh and that your intelligence is tied to your spirit. And if you believe the word of God and what he says, then you will understand the only thing that can be is spirit. So even in those times, you find yourself in difficult conversations and dealing with difficult people, you have to remain in your intelligence and in your spirit at all times. Because when you remain in your spirit, you get a chance to step back and look at the different emotional trials and tribulations that people get for their own stuff. Because it's just simple. Life is so simple. That's your easy blueprint. And people make it more complex than what it has to be by passing judgment on others. When we all bleed, we all piss, and we all shit. So what makes somebody
and
there's only one way, either right or wrong. There's only between. So the conscience, a person's conscience and your conviction for your beliefs and what you have is what gets you every day, that makes you say, Lord, don't move my mountain, but just give me the strength to climb over the obstacles that present themselves every day. That's what you have to do every day in life, with whatever situation that presents itself.
My God, today. Woo! You hit my spirit just then. You hit my spirit. Lord, don't move my mountain, but just give me the strength to keep.
And some people just need to come to terms with accepting diversity in humans as well. Like everyone that's on the earth was not put here to walk the same path as you, to have the same attractions as you. I mean, it's just as simple as that.
This gonna piss off somebody. I know it is. I don't care. Be mad at me. It is what it is. You can't tell
y'all know me.
The God that I serve.
Right now. Yeah, like I don't want to have to call nobody no street walking hookers. Okay. Hey, what's up, Gloria?
But look here, y'all. You can't tell me the God that I serve is so close-minded that he can't move with how we are moving down here. Think back when he made man and woman, and he had one set of things aligned. He changed it when the fruit was bitten, and he moved it into a different direction. So you can't tell me my God doesn't see the people that are here right now and hasn't moved his compassion into another way. Just because they're different than his first layout, you can't tell me his love stopped. How can you see your son to die and bleed to give a second chance and he ain't moving with us? See, I think people just go back and they pick and choose. They pick and choose. But you got to read that whole book.
From the
If you're
front
a
to the back.
Christian, you gotta be faithful to the blood.
Yes,
I refuse to believe God doesn't love us all.
Mm.
I refuse to believe that. Now I gotta get back in the chat, baby. I ain't finna sit up here. You don't got my spirit turned up. That one little statement got my spirit turned up. I'm gonna be singing so long. We're gonna have
Claudia,
church, and we're gonna be like, "Yeah, took over my life." I'm going back in the chat.
yeah, Claudia, you had mentioned the shellfish. Exactly. They do, and that's a good example of like how people pick and choose. And you will almost think that it's not even mentioned the way some people disregard it. And it is this big disregard for certain things over and then other things are like blown up like in the biggest way. You know what I mean? But when people mention the shellfish, I always think about the poly cotton blends too, because I think it mentions something about poly cotton blends. You know, fiber, clothing fibers and shit like that. And no one stops and considers it. But yeah.
All right,
What
yeah.
about pick and choose? I associate pick about it.
All right, no doubt. Thank you so much, Randall, for gracing the panel. Appreciate you. Wait a minute. She's about to leave the platform, but thank you so much for joining us, Randall. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, gentlemen. I think it's amazing. I'm in the clouds. Thank you, darling. As always, you're just carrying on these amazing conversations. And just, if you can see the big old Cheshire grin on my face. All right, y'all. I'll catch you these streets. All right. Peace.
All right. No doubt. Thank you so much. Yo, that was hot, man. And you did so much better than what I thought. Also, there's numbers that are going to come in. We call it the replay game, but it's people that aren't here up with us late at night or that's doing something else that'll catch up with this video. So they're still viewers, bro. So, okay. So I would want to know that feedback. Yeah, Claudia mentioned you were not supposed to wear clothing of mixed fabrics. Any thoughts before I lay that down? You know I don't do religion too much.
You know me, so
yeah, but I know her. Yeah, I know you and I know her too. Like she was on stereo with me, and the times she was flexible, so she would do the topics with me, but she also would be doing the karaoke. And whenever she did the karaoke, she always did a gospel choice. So like, you know, during the karaoke, like a lot of the gospel that we got to hear was provided from her. Like everybody else chose kind of like R&B, but you know, it's a little gospel.
I have something to say.
Oh damn, I should have had her sing before she got off the damn panel, because she sure would have found something. Damn.
I have to say that.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Something that's stuck on my mind, yeah. Pick and choose. When you think about pick and choose, I associate that into wants and needs, and people making the wrong decisions in between what they want and what they need. So they pick and choose, and if they pick the wrong thing. If they choose this, it's such a fascinating thing to think about when you sit back and you watch the decisions that people make. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm following.
You know, and I always have gotten more careful about picking and choosing things and just making sure and getting confirmation and looking for different sound or just different things. Tell me, you know what? This is where I need to go, as opposed to going that way. And it usually works out.
Yeah, man. I'm just looking, because I'm operating too, doing some things in the background. But yeah, I'm glad that you followed through. Like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, bro. Giraffe is gay. All right, this
Go
one.
with the giraffe. So
Um, how about this one?
I'm only gonna tell you this one time, Ross. You better stop fucking playing with me, man. You hear me? And mind your fucking business, man. So I'm gonna tell you again, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man.
You don't recognize his face?
no.
That's 215. That's Gilly.
That's Gilly?
Let's see.
What the fuck did Ross do to
I'm only gonna tell you this one
never-
time, Ross. You better stop fucking playing with me, man. You hear me? And mind your fucking business, man. So I'm gonna tell you again, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man.
No. Let's see. Here's a little story that I aired earlier. Let's get it.
Good morning. Mr. Griffin is charged with burglary, petty
Be
theft,
in the
manslaughter
jam.
of a vehicle, and
Because I'm about to
trespass.
dip off of here in a little bit. Nah.
Probation on it?
Yeah, I'm on probation. I'm on probation.
Okay.
I'll be here anyway because I smoke weed and cocaine. So I smoke weed and cocaine.
The court officials decide to cut Griffith's mic off to prevent him from talking over everyone.
Okay. You're Calvin Griffin?
Mr. Senator, the button pressed.
Oh, okay.
As Judge Pooler continues looking over the paperwork, Griffiths continues to try to get the attention of the judge.
Okay, let's see.
But with Judge Pooler unable to hear Griffith, he decides to try a different approach. Not impressed with Griffith's twerking abilities, the judge moves on with the case.
State is requesting that your honor set the bond, but reset the case in division tomorrow because his actions violate his probation.
Judge Pooler agrees with the state attorney and sets Griffith's bond at $18,500.
Then there's a statewide order from Miami Edison Senior High. If you should get out, do not go back there. You're not a student anymore. Okay? Thank you for coming in.
As the judge moves on to the next, less entertaining defendant,
He twerked to get her attention. But, yeah. I guess she didn't like it. But it seemed like he had he could learn some lessons from Queen Ken. The dude that was in the wig earlier. Okay? With one finger in his mouth. I call him Sugarfoot. Okay.
Oh, he liked the giraffe song, huh?
Yeah, like, yeah. He got baggy throat. A baggy throat, bro.
Baggy throat.
Yeah.
That's like one of them.
It's been
giraffes.
abused. Yeah, it's been abused. It's been abused. The back of his mouth could be considered a child care center.
There's some kind of birds that be in the board that hang their necks all the way down.
Oh, he has a stork. He has that little stork pouch, okay, up in his throat. This is what we say over here, up in the throat. You put a little K on the end, yes. Look, Claudia is a mess. She said, "Y'all is reading on today." Oh shit! I did. It's time for me to get off when all that occurs. Okay.
Oh, it's still early.
I get in so much trouble over here too.
You're not getting.
Yeah, they allow so much people to do the unthinkable. But if I dare call someone a bitch, like in defense, like I gotta go through a trial on here. Like it's crazy, dude. I gotta put you up on some shit.
That's what happens.
It's crazy. Yeah, they be accepting crazy shit. Like people have actually doxed people and got like video or pictures of their mom at the funeral in the casket and put that shit on here repeatedly, like to mentally torture a so-called enemy. Yes. And
That's horrible.
but I can't say the word bitch. Like if y'all don't go ahead, they want to protest, okay?
Oh.
And have no online town meetings.
So you just had to say,
I'm sorry.
better still the letter the word that begins with B and ends with H.
Oh yeah, the bitch thing. Yeah, like yo, that's a thing too. Like that word exists because like some people are bitches. And some people need to be told that. Like it exists for a reason. Damn it. Like we're not gonna act like it's no such thing. Yo, you here? Help me go.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. You go quiet on me.
I'm here.
Yeah. I'm leaving. Claudia, I will if y'all wants me to. Oh yeah, please. Girl, if you don't click that link. Yes. No
Another
doubt.
time.
What'd you say, bro?
You said another time.
Who said another time?
That's what it said. I think I'm reading it.
No, I don't think so. Let me see.
You're random.
Hey.
And Chloe, another time, maybe LL, he may be tried.
I may be who? Oh no. She can jump her ass up on here. Don't play with me. Okay, here we go.
I know I'm getting tired.
And then after that we out. But that's a good closing, bro.
All right. No,
What's up,
Yeah,
babe?
no doubt. But this makes a good live. Plus I had limited stream y'all hours. I'll tell you about that. I'm on a free the Section 8 version.
well, thank you for having me. Very interesting. Do have me back. You know.
The way this went, I will in the future. I will. Okay. Like I kind of like how that went, like with just you and I, whatever, and then people coming on the panel. So no doubt. Random, you here? Sorry.
I'm here, baby.
Okay, no doubt.
She can sing. You can sing, Random. Take us out of here.
Yep.
I know that's right.
Yep. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna say goodbye. I'm not gonna even do my outro. That's going to be the outro.
Aww.
So, oh, no doubt. I prefer it that way.
Okay. So, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt.
You hold the phone back because you know I got a big old mouth. This soul of mine is going home. Be with the Lord, and troubles will be over, and I'll have a brand new start. Oh, in the morning, when I rise, shake the dust from my feet, wipe my eyes, cry, oh, what a day, oh, it will be. I'm going home. I'm going home to be with the Lord. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home, oh Lord. Ooh, Lord, I fixed it up with Jesus. Fixed it up with Jesus alone. Long time ago, and I cried, oh, what a day, oh, what a day will be. That's the best I got for you, baby.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. That was a choice by Random Crafting Gamer, and thank you. That was an old nasty old piece of anointment. Okay, get your license while you can. All right, thank you.
You're going to give him the praise while you can.
Right. All right. Well, that's us out of here. I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'm gonna catch you on the next live. All right, you guys. You be good. Be easy.